No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
What's shakin', Symbiote fam? It's your friendly neighborhood comic book explainer nerdy show here, back with a hot scoop on Venom, The Last Dance. We all know Eddie and Venom are facing a whole lot of trouble this time around, but what about the fate of the other symbiotes? The trailer gives us some juicy clues. Remember that piece of Venom left behind in the MCU after that multiverse mess in No Way Home? Well, buckle up, because it looks like it might be making a comeback in a big, bad way. And that's not all. We've got government goons capturing symbiotes, a mysterious symbiote fight on a freaking airplane, and whispers of a monstrous symbiote hunter. Is Null, the god of all symbiotes, finally showing his ugly face? Will Venom have to team up with other symbiotes to survive?
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
As long as Venom lives.
Toxin. Yo, symbiote theorists, remember Detective Patrick Mulligan from Venom? Let There Be Carnage? The one hot on Cletus Kasadi's trail, and maybe a little suspicious of Eddie and Venom's whole symbiote buddy thing? Well, buckle up, because things got weird for Mulligan after the Carnage showdown. We all thought Shriek took him out at the cathedral, but nope. The dude pops back to life at the end with some seriously creepy glowing eyes. Here's where things get interesting. In the comics, Patrick Mulligan becomes the first host for Toxin, the offspring of Carnage. That's right, Carnage's spawn. And guess what? Toxin was no pushover. This symbiote was way stronger than your average goo monster. So, with Mulligan's glowing eyes and his appearance in some government facility in the Venom, The Last Dance trailer, all signs point to Toxin making a live-action debut. Maybe they're capturing symbiotes for study, and Mulligan's a prime example of human-symbiote bonding gone. Well, interesting. Will Toxin be a friend or foe to Venom? Will Mulligan even have a say in the matter? This whole Toxin situation throws a whole new wrinkle into the symbiote smackdown. Fasten your seatbelts, symbiote fam, because Venom, The Last Dance is about to get wild.
T-minus 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Remember that crazy Life Foundation mission to bring alien goo monsters to Earth? Yeah, that didn't exactly go according to plan. We saw Riot causing some serious trouble, but what about the other symbiotes? Well, picture this. Riot was the party animal who ditched the spaceship, probably causing that whole crash landing. Meanwhile, the other three symbiotes were like, nope, not dealing with this, and just chilled on the way to San Francisco labs. Riot, on the other hand, went on a joyride, bouncing from host to host until it finally found Carlton Drake, that ambitious and slightly evil dude. They were like the ultimate bad guy team-up, both wanting to unleash more symbiotes on Earth. But then Venom showed up, all buddy-buddy with Eddie Brock, ready to throw a wrench in their plans. Venom decided Earth wasn't such a bad place after all, and guess what? Riot and Drake got blasted out of here, literally. Venom destroyed that rocket, taking those two symbiotes with them. So yeah, Riot's not exactly coming back for round 2. But hey, that doesn't mean there aren't more symbiotes out there causing chaos. Stay tuned for more symbiote smackdowns, because in the world of Venom, things are never as they seem. Carnage. Remember that creepy post-credits scene in the first Venom movie? Yeah, the one with Cletus Kasady looking all crazy and hinting at a symbiote buddy? Well, buckle up, because Carnage came roaring into action in Venom. Let There Be Carnage. Here's the down low. Eddie Brock and Venom were all CSI, Venom style, figuring out where Cletus buried all his, trophies. Turns out, Cletus wasn't a fan of Death Row, and during a chat with Eddie, a piece of Venom, like a dark, gooey parting gift, hopped over to Cletus. This little red symbiote wasn't messing around. It saved Cletus from getting the big sleep and helped him bust out of prison. Together, they became the ultimate nightmare duo, Carnage. Cletus even reconnected with his flame, Shriek, for some symbiote couple goals, in a very creepy way. But hey, all good things must come to an end, especially when your other half is a giant, toothy symbiote. Venom and Carnage clashed, and it turns out, their bond wasn't exactly rock solid. Think more like a big, gooey mess. The fight ended with Venom chowing down on his offspring and giving Cletus a permanent dirt nap. Brutal, right? So yeah, Carnage had a short but terrifying run. But hey, there's a whole universe of symbiotes out there, and who knows what creepy crawlies might be waiting to hatch next. Stay tuned for more symbiote shenanigans. Is it Xenophage or not? Oh, symbiote soldiers. Did you see that monstrous beast wrestling Venom on top of a plane in the Venom, The Last Dance trailer? Forget your typical symbiote squabbles. This looks like something straight out of your worst nightmares. Here's the thing. That giant, toothy terror looks a whole lot like a xenophage from the comics. Remember those guys? Alien freaky deakies that feasted on symbiotes, with a special taste for the brains of their bonded hosts. Nasty. If that's what Venom's facing, things just got a whole lot more messed up for Eddie Brock. This is a major game changer. The last two movies were Eddie and Venom versus bad guy symbiotes. This time around, it's symbiote survival of the fittest. The stakes are sky high, literally, considering the airplane fight. Will Venom team up with other symbiotes to survive? Will Eddie even make it out alive if his brain is on the menu? This xenophage theory throws a whole new twist into Venom, The Last Dance. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
No.
Venom. Alright, symbiote theorists, let's talk Venom, The Last Dance. We all saw the trailer, and things are looking shaky for Eddie and his gooey BFF. But here's a crazy theory. What if Venom ditches Eddie altogether? Maybe, just maybe, it gets separated from Eddie during this symbiote hunting frenzy. Remember, symbiotes are drawn to strong emotions, right? Eddie's been through a lot, and maybe the negativity is just too much for Venom this time around. Here's where it gets interesting. The Klyntar homeworld has been teased in past comics. What if that chunk of symbiote ends up finding its way back there? Could Venom be yearning for a return to its origins? Imagine a scenario where Eddie's left powerless, forced to confront the consequences of his actions without the symbiote's influence. It'd be a total shakeup. We've seen Eddie and Venom as a chaotic duo, but could Eddie survive on his own? And what would a pure Venom be like back on the Klyntar homeworld? Friend or foe? This twist could open the door for a whole new chapter in the Venom saga, one that throws Eddie for a loop and forces him to redefine himself. Of course, this is just speculation. Maybe Eddie and Venom stay together and unleash some serious symbiote fury. But hey, that's the beauty of the Venomverse, right? Anything is possible when you're dealing with these unpredictable alien goo monsters. Let's keep an eye out for clues in the movie and see where this wild symbiote ride takes us. So that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Till then, bye-bye and take care, Nerdy Show watchers.